Finally, after a bit of faff, I get set up. I'm out in the OEX BOBCAT 1 tonight. I put the exhibition tarp up because it's forecast some rain. So just want a bit more room to pack away and just, if it rains tonight, cook my food and relax. Anyone that owns an OEX exhibition tarp, they'll know there's so many guidelines on it. I forgot, but it is useful once it's up. So if any of you watched my last video, I went through choices of food of an army ration pack. So a little bit later on, I'll be cooking, I think it's a chickpea curry, Punjab chickpea curry. And I've got, I think it's a sticky toffee pudding for dessert. So stay tuned and let's see what this evening brings. Currently, it's a nice breeze which is keeping the midges away. There were a few because we are near some water, but I've purchased another couple of citrullus canders which I think do a fantastic job. So okay for now, so I'm just going to crack open another beer. Not quite hungry yet, it's only 5:45, still early. So yeah, let's just see how the evening unfolds. So let's show you around the tent now it's up. Yeah, I'm in a tight little space here, but it's nice and flat. Got the sun through the trees over there. So yeah, I thought I'd give the BOBCAT an airing. Haven't used him for a little while. Fabulous little tent. There we are from the back. I always use a pole to jack it up a bit to pull the fly away from the inner tent. Let's go round to the other side. Stood on a guy line there, that won't do any good, will it? So yeah, I've got a fair bit of room, as you can see, in there for a bit of prep, cooking, packing away, etc. So I just think that's an absolutely fantastic combination, the OEX exhibition tarp with the BOBCAT, although it will go with any other OEX tent. So there we are, look, tucked in amongst the ferns there, look. One thing I will show you whilst we go inside, there's a lot of people, they do mods on the OEX BOBCAT because they say that the inner tent's too close to the fly. I don't think you need to do any of that. I'll show you what I've done. You just drop those two, so you got the, those little toggles up there, look. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the same the other side, if I'm showing them well enough, up there. But I just dropped that one down and that one down, and hopefully over the back, if I show it, there's plenty of room between the tent, the inner tent, and the fly. Hopefully I'm doing that some justice. Yeah, and another little trick as well, you can dump some weight in this pocket as well, which pulls this down. Anyway, enough of that. So let's back out a little bit. And I've got my little simple Amazon aluminium pot tonight because again, little gas stove there, low to the floor. Because I'm boiling in the bag, so to speak, the Punjabi chickpea curry, and then the toffee pudding and toffee sauce afterwards, and just mugs of tea. So yeah, I've got beers in the cool bag over there and milk. Something on charge at the moment, tea bags and sweeteners in there, my water. And tonight, because it's quite warm now, Naturehead CWZ 400, plenty warm tonight. Down jacket, big Agnes and a foil mat. I've got my old, I think it's a Trekology aloof pillow, stuffed with a memory foam pillow and just a flannel one over the back. It's a bit more weight, but again, it's comfort. So there we are. That's me in the tent. Nice and comfy. Pack will live outside. Always put the rain cover on if there's any condensation. So now I'm going to zip that up, keep any bugs out, and have another beer. So let's give this Punjabi chicken curry, sorry, beg your pardon, Punjabi chickpea curry a go. I've looked at the date and it says February 2027. Beg your pardon, yeah, February 2027. So I say I'm skeptical, it's the wrong word. I've not tried one of these before, but I'm hopeful these are going to be better than the crap that Go Outdoors sell. I can't remember the brand. So I've got some water in there, in the pot. I don't know what it'll be, 7-8 minutes, and let it, once it's boiled, and keep it warm and rest it for about 5 minutes and see how we go. So I'll let you know what this is like shortly. Right, so we're, oh, that's hot. Boiled up for about 7 or 8 minutes. I've let it rest for a further 3. Ooh, it actually smells like an Indian takeaway. An Indian takeaway, would you believe? So I'm going to go on in to see if this is hot as it feels and is as good as it smells. So hopefully you can see that. There's a lot of chickpea in there. Can you see it? Can you smell it? Maybe not. So let's give it a taste. Very good. Very, very good. Let's see if the spice will creep up on me. Now I had to warm this back up. Now maybe it's because I broke the seal on the lid. So if I've done something wrong, please let me know in the comments below. But put it back in for another 4 minutes. It's piping hot. Stirred it as well. But this Punjabi chickpea curry is not too spicy. Very nice. I know my daughter Sophie would like this. She likes chickpea. But I mean, look at the content in there. When I bought it out, flat packed, I didn't think it was going to fill me up. But yeah, looking at it and eating it, this is absolutely gorgeous. It really is nice. Oh, that is hot now. So rather than chump and cham away, you don't want to listen to that. I'll bring you back when it's time for the sticky toffee pudding. Well, I thoroughly enjoyed that Punjabi chickpea curry from prepper.co.uk in Weybridge. My brother's local, so thanks very much, Grant. I did toy with bringing another one because it didn't look that big. I've got it in a South Seal bag now, but my word, when that balls up, it must expand. Really filling. I've still got the toffee pudding and toffee sauce. Now I'm not going to have that yet because I'm currently on the IPA, Icebreaker Pale Ale from Green King Brewery. Don't really rate Green King beers, but this is top. So maybe a bit later on, I will sample the toffee pudding and have a cup of tea with that. But thanks again to my brother Grant for getting the army packs for me. First impressions from prepper.co.uk. That one was fantastic. Not too spicy, just enough, you know, quite mild, but the chickpea really filling. So would I have it again? Absolutely, yeah. And I've still got many more meals from Prepper to bring out on account with me. I'm so clever, I managed to break my tripod whilst filming because I decided that perhaps I'd take the leap of faith just a very small dip, but somebody with short legs needed to take quite a leap, and I caught it on my kneecap. So it is workable, but I'm hoping I can repair it. So I don't know what sort of filming I can do. I think I'll be able to straighten that out, but within this extension it won't seem to rise anymore. But let's see what we can do. Silly me. And suddenly I'm surrounded by cattle. I thought I could hear them earlier. You see them through the trees there, look. I hope they're not going to be too inquisitive of my toffee pudding. You can hear them as well, all around me. I hope I ain't going to get stampeded tonight. Fucking shitloads of them. Okay, I've been surrounded by cows. I could hear them in the distance. I mean, there's all sorts. Some look like Aberdeen Angus bulls. I don't know what they are. Forest cows, but I'm a bit freaked out because I'm just cooking now, or boiling up my toffee pudding and toffee sauce. And I've left this sealed this time, so it should be done now. I'm going to turn, without further ado, turn the heat off. When I break this seal, I don't think they're interested in sweet or savoury, but now, when I worked in a farm butcher's, somebody told me that the lens of a cow, a human being magnifies 10 times their own size. And if you go like that, then they'll shoo. But when there's this many, I've lost count. I don't know. So I will keep you posted as to whether I eat this in peace, whether I'm surrounded, whether I get trampled. As long as you mind your own business, mate, I mind my own business. I'm just going to have a sticky toffee pudding. Please don't intrude. Keep grazing on grass. I know I'm on your territory, but I did not expect you and your cronies to gate crash my quiet wild camp. I mean, look, this is like the Wild West here. All right, mate, you don't need a cham. I know it's good grass. That's how close they are. And my tent is just there. Right, let's give this toffee pudding in toffee sauce a go. Now, as you've seen previously, I've been surrounded by cattle. I could hear them in the distance, and all of a sudden they descended upon me. So I'm hoping I ain't going to get trampled tonight. I've never known this many cattle. So let's give you a show. It's the consistency of this toffee pudding, if you can see that in there, it's quite chunky. So oops, let's give this a go. Oh, I have to say, this is absolutely superb. It's not sickly at all. It's really filling. If you had this in a restaurant as a dessert, you wouldn't be disappointed. I mean, for something out of a packet, again, I will go back to the crap that Go Outdoors do. I don't know the make of it. But this, I would certainly have this again, for sure. Toffee pudding in toffee sauce from prepper.co.uk, if you can see that, hopefully. Let's hope the cattle don't see it. So I'm going to tuck in and finish this off. Good morning. Well, I made it through the night. It didn't get stampeded. But again this morning, I don't know whether you can see behind me, I've got a couple, or 2 or 3 grey cattle, and I'll spin you around. We got, shall we say, a herd load in the distance again. Sod's law, and I just turned the camera on over there, and they stopped making a noise at the way, a couple of way, because where I am, just round here, as you can see, there's plenty of pasture for them to graze on, but there's enough in this forest for them to go and graze elsewhere. So whilst they're doing that, I'm going to have myself a cup of tea, and I'll bring you guys back in a little while. Cup of tea and some ginger biscuits in the ration pack. All them cows, they are very curious. I think most of them have moved on now, but I never knew there'd be so many cattle in the forest, but it's a national park, so you've got to expect these things from time to time. I haven't seen any deer, but I've saw a lot of cows. I've done a little bit of packing away, but that's the worst thing, isn't it? Breaking camp, you set up, you set out, you set up, and as soon as you go on to bed, you know what's coming the following morning, but all worth it. Nice bit of relaxation station. So I'll have this tea and probably say my goodbyes on exit. I might do a bit more filming. Let's see how we go. By the way, I've managed to sort of do a makeshift fix on the tripod that I managed to break last night. I think I'll be able to give it a proper repair when I get home. If not, new tripod. Okay, that's me all packed up. There's my stick for shooing the cows off. I'm sure they'll be back. I can hear them in the distance. Just a wet tarp in there, rubbish bag as always, flat patch of grass where I had my tent and tarp. Just checking around now for no excess tent pegs, which I know there won't be any. So a great night's camp. So I'm going to head back home now to feed the doggos, because the wife's gone out to the Chelsea Flower Show, so they'll be in for about an hour on their own, hour and a half by the time I get back, so maybe 2 hours. Don't want to leave them too long, so get those fed and watered, and let's get out. Thanks for watching Daz Outdoors UK. I'll see you next time round. Cheers.